Thank you, everyone. Good morning. Come on. Good morning. Yeah, it's a beautiful day out here. Come on, we're doing something special out here. My name is Floyd LeBron. I'm the incoming board president. I have big shoes to fill for Ron and more. And I just want to say first, thank you to Habitat for always accepting me and my enthusiasm, as I'd like to put it. And I love you guys, and I hope everyone gets to meet a staff member before you leave and say hello and get to know them, because they're special people doing special work. So my Habitat story. I'm gonna be kind and say I've been in the Habitat family for over 5 years. And I work for Dale Corporation, which is a general contractor, construction manager. And you know, we always build homes in neighborhoods just like this one for the city. And we come in, we build, and then we leave. So after a while, you know, some of us were like, you know, like, it was nice to be part of the community after we leave and do more. So Habitat came and called and said, we'd like to see if you guys want to join us. We're like, we'd love to join you guys. So for me, it was important to be part of the Habitat family because, you know, it impacts families, it transforms lives, it builds safe, healthy homes, and most importantly, they're affordable. I think there's a message of what Habitat does is, you know, anybody can do bricks and sticks, but when you walk away and hand the keys to somebody that can afford the home and can stay there for a long time, that's a big difference. Like I said, I've been in Habitat over 5 years. I've seen the vision from building 1 or 2 homes, and you know, a little block here, a little block there, and now, you know, we built 20 home developments. We're branching out into multi-family housing. I'm proud to be part of the Habitat team that has become a leader and a champion in affordable housing in the city of Philadelphia. Yeah. You know, so I got my notes. So real quick, what are we building here? We're building, you know, 3 bedrooms, 1.5 baths, single family row homes. That's what we do. That's our bread and butter. We do a lot of other things, but a single family home, 3 bedrooms, 1.5 bath, that is what can get a family going. It's energy efficient, it's safe, it's warm, it's dry. You think about those words, safe, warm, and dry, when you go home, and your kids, or your family, or your uncles and aunts are like, you know, come home, come over. You know, it's safe, warm, and dry. That's all people want, an opportunity to be safe, warm, and dry. It has a 1-tier accessible unit. Habitat is committed to increasing access to all its projects. It's approximately a 12-month construction timeline, as I'm looking for the construction team. On time, on budget. Let's practice that. On time, on budget. Right? Hold on, wait. And we look forward to coming back here in a year to dedicate these homes. And we'll have families sitting here with their kids and their uncles and aunts, turning the doors to their brand new home and a beautiful future. So I just want to introduce somebody, Corinne O'Connell, the CEO. Corinne lives and breathes Habitat. She has a vision for the organization, and you know, I told Corinne, like, I know a lot of CEOs in this industry and stuff like that, and I tell her, you're in my top 5. Because the energy, girl, listen, I'm incoming president. I'm not president, I'm incoming. So we got a little bit of work to get top 3. But top 5. Under her leadership, Habitat has successfully built and sold dozens of affordable homes to first-time buyers throughout Philadelphia. Then we talk about the home repairs program. Has grown in scope and scale, providing critical services to keep nearly 1,000 homeowners safe. Not 100, 1,000 homeowners safe. I see you, Emily. I see you. Okay. All that she does in partnership, community collaboration with neighborhood organizations and residents to build authentic relationships and nurture collective growth. When we say she breathes and lives Habitat, she breathes and lives Habitat. And all you have to do is meet her once. And I can't wait to be president of the board, because I get to work with somebody I can learn from. So it's my pleasure to introduce the CEO, Corinne O'Connell.
All right, so That's really kind, Floyd, and clearly I got my work cut out for me, because if I'm in the top 5, there's room to grow, right? This is a great day. I said to Councilwoman Gauthier earlier, and I had texted former colleague Tyra Wynn, so we started working on this 40th Street project, I think it was in 2017. And it has been a whole number of iterations, and one of the things we know at Habitat, right? A development project lives and dies about 9 times before we get shovels in the ground. And you all know this, we breathe this at Habitat. Stick-to-itiveness is it's a core value, but this is a project that is the definition of stick-to-itiveness, because there were 8 other times this project was done. We were ready to walk away, it's not gonna happen. And here we are today, right? 4 more affordable, safe, warm, dry homes to add to the West Philadelphia community. We're excited to be back in the 3rd District. We have built 54 homes in West Philadelphia. We have repaired 435. And if you're keeping track of numbers, that's 860 Philadelphians this morning who woke up in homes that have been built, stabilized, preserved, alongside families in Philadelphia, in West Philadelphia. And we're excited to do more with these 4 more homes and continue with more critical home repairs. So let's give it up to be here at the starting point. And for the tenacity, right, to stay at the table with the various partners and the various iterations. I'm preaching to the choir. The choir, right, we're singing from the same page book. Affordable housing has never been more necessary, more urgent. It's my latest, and I really like this. Affordable housing is a multivitamin. Anybody who takes a multivitamin, throw your hand, right? It's in everything, right? We take it every day, it's in everything. Housing is medicine, housing is education, housing is crime reduction. Study done, if I can, or I'm geographically challenged, but University of Pennsylvania Dr. Eugenia Smith did a study. One vacant lot cleaned and preserved, crime goes down 22% on the surrounding blocks. Think about 4 more, not just vacant lots, 4 more homes with families, with lights on and kids and coming and going, stability. I met Miss Bernadette, she lives on this block. Her mom bought in
47, the next block.
Next block over. Her mom bought in 1947, right? She owns. She said to me, she was like, oh, homeownership, right? Different than rental. Families who are going to live here, grow up here, create memories and generations, and then hand that equity of these homes on to the next generation, to children who will grow up in these homes. That's really important in a city where Black and brown families, the racial divide, the generational gap in wealth development through homeownership is vast. So 4 more families, right, that will buy these homes that Rita will get them to the close this time in a year, will buy, build equity, stability. And the other thing, and I come back to it all the time when I meet families, when I say, what is it? Inevitably they say, this is the first time, one, I've heard yes, right? All the other places where they've turned for help have been unable, they've heard yes. And the other, they say, this is the first time I'm gonna be able to catch my breath, right? That's a beautiful, beautiful, powerful, that gives us the urgency to do more and build more. So with that in mind, I'm going to invite 3rd District Councilwoman Gauthier up to offer a few remarks. Again, we are excited to be here in the 3rd District. We appreciate her leadership, her tenacity every day, right? She has her own 40th Street issue that she tackles every day in City Hall, and we wouldn't be here without you. So, Councilwoman Jamie Gauthier.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I am so excited to be here with all of you to break ground on 4 new affordable single-family homes right here in Mantua. I ran for city council because I saw how neighborhoods all across the 3rd District and across the city were undergoing rapid change. And I saw that the working class Black and brown families who've stewarded these communities for generations were being priced out with nowhere to go. And so for the last 5 years, I've worked tirelessly to defy displacement and to ensure that our communities grow alongside rather than without working families. Because a safe, stable, and affordable home is the bedrock of a successful life, healthy communities, and a vibrant city. But City Council cannot solve the housing crisis in our city alone. And so we need partners like Habitat for Humanity to serve as our boots on the ground and as our partners in this work. And this project excites me in so many ways. As the district council member for this community, I'm very proud that these 4 homes are going to be built on land that was donated by the city of Philadelphia. And our publicly owned land is one of the best tools that we have to solve the housing crisis. And so we must use our city-owned land to help us build deeply affordable housing that the private market won't generate on its own and without some level of subsidy. And as the chair of City Council's Committee on Housing and Neighborhood Development and the Homeless, I'm pleased that these 4 homes will go to households earning between 30 to 80% of the area median income, right? That's genuine affordability. A recent study confirmed that we are not doing enough to support working families with the greatest need. And in today's economy, it has never been harder to bring affordable housing online for folks earning 30, 40, 50, 60% of AMI, but it has also never been more important or more needed. Habitat for Humanity proves that it can and it must be done. And lastly, as the chair of City Council's Committee on the Environment, I'm glad that Habitat for Humanity is employing green construction practices and will build these homes to Energy Star standards. That's going to matter for the families who live in these homes. Our Black and brown communities endure a disproportionate share of environmental injustices, and we must recognize that the long-term success and stability of our neighborhoods depends on equipping our neighborhoods to weather climate change. And so thank you to Habitat for Humanity and everyone who played a role in this project for recognizing that an investment in West Philadelphia is always a good investment to make. And thanks to this group's partnership and determination to deliver 4 working families who will, to these homes, who will stand tall and call themselves proud homeowners for the very first time. That's going to mean so much to the people who live here. Thank you so very much.
Thank you, Councilwoman Gauthier, for your incredible leadership. Stay right on up here, Councilwoman. I want you up here by me as we walk through a couple of other shout outs and what have you. Average 2-bedroom rent in Philadelphia right now is $1,945 a month. At Coltrane Commons, homes we just sold, getting ready to sell, average mortgage there is $650. So do the math there, right? So Councilwoman talked about, right, the families who buy, that's $1,100 a month in savings. That's towards education, that's towards health. That's just a rainy day fund, right? Not just, that's critical, right? As families, this is a disruption in poverty and helps in that trajectory of lifting families up and out of the cycle of poverty. So 4 more families. I want to also include, right, I mentioned we started, 8 or 9 iterations ago on this project with many community partners. So I would be remiss if we didn't acknowledge Michael Thorpe with Mount Vernon Manor CDC. Thank you. Hope PHL, James Wright, Smith Roller, Taib Smith and Jacob Roller, the Mantua Powelton Alliance, neighbors going by honking their horn, neighbors, right, like Betty Ferguson, and other neighbors that have welcomed and have helped inform. All of the corporate, individual, and foundation donors, right? This project, 4 more units, doesn't happen just because we wish it to happen. There's a lot of capital, right, that goes into bringing these homes up and out of the ground. So our sponsor banners behind us, backed by Donuts and Water, has all of the corporate sponsors that have committed to this project. The other, I'm excited, this fall, September and October, we're going to do a construction sprint. They're about 6 or 8 days. So think of like old school Amish like barn raising, but there'll be 6 or 8 days this fall with corporate groups out here with their financial, right, with the people, power, and the philanthropy helping to bring these projects to life. So we're excited about that. It's an all play to make it work. It is public, private, city, people, all of it, and a commitment, right, to our audacious vision of a city where everyone has a decent place to live. So, on behalf of the entire team, right, good job. Here's my other. Let's build them safely, right? Every day, safe on these work sites. 12 months, as Floyd laid down the law, right, of on time and on budget, that we bring families to Rita to sell them this time next year. 4 more families to this neighborhood who will live and grow and thrive with a chance to catch their breath. So, with that in mind, let us get to the shovel bit, and right, shall we? So I'd like to invite on up, we've got Councilwoman, myself, I believe Cicada, so Darren Edwards is here, who's the principal with Cicada Architecture Firm, and Carlo Aronia, who's our senior project manager on construction, so come on down, pick a shovel. The other, I'm on the fly here, I would love Kim, who are you pointing to, Catherine? Floyd LeBron, sorry, incoming board.
Come on
Miss
up.
Bernadette, I'd love you to come on up here, grab a shovel. Grab a shovel, longtime neighbor, Miss Bernadette. Great, come on to a shovel, please. We'll do the ceremonial.
Oh, yep, another one. Bring it on.
Kim Mathis is a former board member, as well as a Habitat homeowner. So we're thrilled that she came over to be with us today. We got extra shovels. Look at this, we got hard hats. Come on down with some hard hats. Here comes Deidre with hard hats. And we invite all the paparazzi on up, right? We're so glad you're here, Channel 6. Sorry.
We got another. Here comes another.
Oh, I stand in the middle of the
Probably could have stuck you on your form here.
Paparazzi's ready? All right. Little clapping, little cheering. Here we go. All right, let's take some photos.
Wait, I'll right the camera, yep.
All right.